There's no doubt Okolie would have landed.
This was a bad stoppage. We're going to get you some highlights and we're going to be right back. In my opinion, bad stoppage. Premature.
Really, because the legs are completely gone. Usually when that happens, it's a shot to the temple. So as we see the replay, they actually missed the shot itself, but I'm guessing it would have been a shot on the temple. And we'll see here, usually they're the ones that make your legs go.
It opens up as a big right hand cocked.
Oh, it was on the chin there. Lovely shot.
So
that was the shot right there, the only clean shot that hit.
Oh, there's the left hook.
Well, that one, that second one.
And Yves Ngabu, in his 21st professional fight, suffers his first loss. He's been a professional boxer since February 2015, and be a moment for him to reassess now. But that is the power, Darren, that will send shockwaves around the cruiserweight division, won't it? Because regardless of the style, there's no arguing with that.
If you're one of the top cruiserweights out there at the minute, you're not going to be worried, I don't think, watching that of Okolie, but the finish.
My bad. I kind of understand where they're coming from. Patrick Day's funerals today, rest in peace. But he wasn't getting battered throughout the fight. And in a way, I'm kind of glad it got stopped because Lawrence Okolie, that punch and hold and shit is not, you know, it's not the way to go. I'm not feeling it. So we can't be here too long because I got to roll into the Lee Selby Ricky Burns fight. I'm a little bit behind, especially since Sky Sports always fucking with my videos. One day I'm going to sue them. One day I'm going to be prepared. Like, it's only them now, you know, that really be giving me issues with my videos. But anyway, Lawrence Okolie is supposed to be chasing the title shot at cruiserweight. Which way is he going to go? We don't know. Let's listen into his post-fight interview. Please subscribe.
David Diamante doing the occasion proud with his announcement there. Lawrence Okolie, 14 professional wins, 11 by the way of knockout. And do you think he's ready for a world title shot in the next 12 months or so?
Yeah, look, I don't think we're going to see a great deal difference in Okolie. Like I said,
in my opinion, I don't think that he beats Miras Briedis or Yurior Dorticos, who's supposed to be fighting for the WBC Diamond and IBF Cruiserweight titles in the World Boxing Super Series. Krzysztof Glowacki, who lost a controversial, fight to Miras Briedis, was offered to fight Yolanga Ngabu for the vacant WBC title. And as you can see, Lawrence Okolie is ranked very high by the WBA at number 2. I got to do some research because knowing the WBA, they would create another belt for Lawrence Okolie and order him to fight Riyad Murhi or Yuri Kaczynski. So I got to do some research, knowing, the WBA. But is he ready to be marketable? And is he ready to lead the cruiserweights? I don't know. Right now, he's never really been hurt or really in any trouble. But still, that style is nasty, man. And he doesn't have too much amateur experience in regards to his run in the 2016 Olympics. But let's listen to his post-fight interview. Please subscribe. Where we at? Turn it up.
Able to get on the inside, and it was hard to wrestle him off and work, but I could hear him getting more and more tired in the court, inside the clinches, so I knew my corner was telling me, soak up for a bit, they think you're getting tired, and pick up in the last half of the fight, so that's what I was in the process of doing. So I landed a good shot, and as I said, if I hit any cruiserweight on the chin, they're gonna go, so that's what happened today.
As you got out the ring, I heard you say to Eddie Hearn, he was tough.
Yeah, he was definitely tough, but these are the sort of fights you need to have if you're gonna climb up the levels. Throughout my career, I haven't taken any easy fights. Every fight I've had has been a 50-50 or the other guys are champions, so I just keep progressing. I'm happy with the work I'm doing with Shane, getting my composure up. And Eddie Hearn said I'm going to be a millionaire next year, so let's make that happen.
Does that happen by making world title fights? You've done the traditional route, which isn't always seen nowadays, British, Commonwealth, now European, and you're highly ranked with the WBA. Do you feel you're ready for a world title shot next?
Yeah, absolutely. I just feel like I'm learning all the time. I've got the physical attributes.
He's been ranked by the WBA for some time, not finally.
Every day in the gym. I spar world-class fighters all the time, so when it comes to fighting in the ring, I'm very comfortable.
Trainer Shane McGuigan, it's a big night for you. Let's start with Lawrence's performance. How do you feel he boxed? You've been working behind closed doors. It's only your second fight with him. What's your analysis of his performance?
He boxed really well. I mean, he kept his composure. That guy's a strong guy. He can punch as well. It was never going to look clean and pretty because his game plan was just to maul him and try and get in close. But Lawrence toughed it out on the inside in some hard rounds and just caught him with a great shot. And that was a game plan. It was to come on stronger in the later rounds, and he's ready for a world title.
Yeah, you'll have an input on that. Would you rather go straight to a world title or someone at fringe world level, or does that level not really exist anymore? It's straight in.
Well, look, I mean, Josh Taylor, main event, he's a world champion after 15 fights. He says he wants to match him. That means it's the next fight, so we'll see.
Sorry. Real quick, I've noticed in interviews and stuff like that, Eddie Hearn never says my name when he's talking about the next crop of talent, pushing on. Maybe he already believes I'm past prospect level, I don't know. When you mention the next crop of stars, mention my name. Thank you.
I'll give him a chance to now. Will you mention his name against the up-and-coming talent, or is he above prospect level?
Of course, you know, people always looking to boo him because sometimes he's been in a fight or two that wasn't. At the end of the day, he's had 13 fights. You know, he's had 13 fights. He's won British, Commonwealth, European championships tonight. He's WBA number 2, he's WBA number 4. The fans are impatient. They want you to move as fast as you can. He's doing it. So respect that he's doing it. Sometimes he has to learn on the job. But tonight he beat an undefeated European champion who was world ranked with absolute ease. I think he took 2 shots. He's breezing through everybody. And I believe he's going to breeze his way to a world title as well. So he's young, he's inexperienced, he's British, he's 13-0. He's a British Commonwealth European champion. Get behind him and watch him become world champion in 2020.
Eddie Hearn, the best rower in the world. Yeah!
Lawrence, before you go, you're the second person that said that tonight. He must be paying you. Very quickly, you were with Josh Taylor in the GB setup. You're now part of his gym. Just, have you got your fingers crossed for him tonight?
Absolutely. I don't need fingers crossed. I see the work that they put in the gym. I think that's what motivates me, because I see what Shane and Josh get up to in the gym, and it's phenomenal stuff. I hope one day he's able to climb to that kind of level, but I believe he will win, and I believe he'll win by stoppage.
It's a big night for you, Shane. You've been with Josh today. How's he doing? How's he feeling? How's he looking?
All right, we got to start right there. All Shane is going to talk about is Josh Taylor. I'm actually watching Ricky Burns, Lee Selby, who's in the ring right now. So anyway, to wrap things up, you know, a title shot. And he's also talking about moving up to heavyweight. Now, it's not that he's not good. It's just that his style is not pleasing to the eye, you know. And he started off as being like a bounce, you know, bouncing on his feet. You know, I don't know, maybe it's to step up in competition. Now 14-0 with 11 KOs. He's 6'5" at cruiserweight. You know, if he uses his range, you know, like there's a lot that can be done. But that punch and hold shit, man, he needed that KO. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Let me move on to this next fight because it looks like they're really getting after it. Please subscribe.
Scale with that record as well. That super feather lightweight and super lightweight now settled back at lightweight. Ricky Burns in the